All right, shalom, shalom, shalom. First, I want to give honors, glory, praise due to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem, Kakadash. Double honors, apostles and elders, a great millstone, also elder bishops as well. Peace to Akim that's doing this work on the four corners of earth. I'm Brother Wide from the GMS Detroit Bar Camp.
I'm Einar from GMS Detroit Podcast.
And go ahead.
Hey, we want to get this out first. This is YouTube copyright disclaimer. This is copyright disclaimer under section of 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comments, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, education, research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statutes that might otherwise be infringing. We are not trying to monetize or make any money off of these videos that we make. They are for educational purposes, using the scriptures as the means through prophecy, bringing forth a breaking down these things that this guy's talking about, but it's still going to happen. You know, whether what he say ain't going to happen, the hour of temptation is coming to everybody. Okay. So, with that said, go ahead and play that video, brother.
All right.
Next issue is an issue that I call, hey, boss, don't microchip me. So there have been proposals that employers, this starts in other states, are asking, it always starts out voluntary, for employees to have a microchip under their skin, like in their hand, let's say, so that you just wave it in front of a reader, and it's used for security or getting into a building or accessing certain areas. It's supposed to be really convenient. But of course, this idea horrifies a lot of people. So a bill has been introduced by Representative Breanne Thomas she represents Seattle and Vashon. She's a Democrat. Her bill is HB 2303, and it would, very simple, prohibit any employer from requesting, requiring, or coercing employees to have a microchip implanted under their skin. This is an obvious idea, if you ask me. And the problem with these proposals, and again, this has started in some other states, is it starts out voluntary, and then before you know it, the boss is saying, no, it's mandatory. The other part of coercion is they'll say something, the company, let's say, sometimes the government does this. Hey, we're not forcing you to do anything. We're just going to make your life really, really difficult until you comply. So these mandates, whether it's in the private sector or the public sector, are always suspicious when they start out supposedly voluntary. Usually there's some kind of suggested coercion behind it. So Representative Thomas is getting ahead of this problem. We commend her for it. And this should be a very popular bipartisan idea. It is certainly something that Washington Policy Center would support. And we'll see how that bill does. It also brings up this apocalyptic future of science fiction that you hear about, where people are being turned into robots or, advance and be mechanized. You know, the more digital technology we have, the better. It's the first step to a brave new world. I know that this all sounds kind of over the top, but we have seen that ideas start out small and then they tend to grow. It reminded me, from a policy point of view, of the original thinking of the Social Security number that was enacted first in the 1930s. It only applied to people who were in the workforce, number one. And number two, the government only assigned you a Social Security number when you got your first job. So when you entered the workforce, you got a number. Well, here we are today in the modern world, and Social Security numbers are now issued mandatorily to every baby that's born in the United States. So it went from being a number for workers and for a social insurance program like Social Security to now it's our national identification number that applies to everybody. So I'm just explaining that that's the way these things grow, and we need to watch out. I'm not necessarily saying that Social Security numbers are bad. It's just that they start out small and then gradually expand, and by the way, become a mandate for everyone. So it's something to watch out for. If you found this
So, yeah, there you go.
Social Security.
Yeah. So basically, there you go. So, hey, but man, the Lord.
Involuntary, but voluntary, but hey, people already got it, involuntarily, paid for it. They got the microchip, RFID microchips implanted in their hands. My Milwaukee, One Square Marketplace. A company in Milwaukee had a chipping party, salsa and chipping party, where the company chipped their employees. But it's saying it ain't gonna be mandatory, but according to Bible prophecy, it's gonna be mandatory. It's also called the hour of temptation.
Mm-hmm.
This is Revelation 3:10, because thou hast kept the word of my patience. I will also keep you from the hour of temptation, which shall come upon all the world to try them that dwell upon the earth. And all the world is going to be tried with this thing. Hey, you keep on thinking that it ain't going to happen to you, it ain't going to come to your company, it's coming. You know, Bible prophecy say it's going to happen, and we believe not one of these prophecies are going to fail. You know, it's going to happen. Just the same way as John the Revelator seen people getting it and buying and selling with it. You know?
Can you start at Revelation 12 and 12?
This is Revelation 12:12. Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. And woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knowing that he has but a short time.
Yeah, so yeah, hey, these these elites know they have a short time, and they know that ruling over you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, and you Israelite foreigners to go back to the sons of Jacob, and they know their time ruling over you is about to be up, so they want to hurry up and rush this thing.
And the scriptures say they're wiser than Daniel. And if you take that digital R, it's just like you said, you saying to the Most High, I love my wife, my children, I will not go out free. Esau's your God, you know. Your wife and your children, you want to stay, you love this system, you know.
Yeah.
And if you take this thing, it's a form of worship, you know. The scriptures call it worship the so-called beast. You know, this is Revelations 13-16. He had power both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive the charisma in their right hand or in their foreheads. I ain't gonna say the M-A-R-K, because they might flag it because of that. Because the end game is to micro-C-hip every person on the face of this earth. Whether you like it or not, it's coming. And they say it's going to have all your personal information, your medical information, your financial information. So you don't need to carry your wallet with you no more. Your personal status, on if you can drive or you can't drive, all that information will be right there in that micro C-hip. You know, no more need to go to the DMV anymore, because all that stuff is already digitally done. So you don't need no IDs, no social security card no more. You know, none of that. You know, they don't need to know your medical information. You're diabetic, or you got high cholesterol, or you risk of having heart attacks or falls. All that information will be in the micro C-hips. What they want is total control. Because if if you say something or do something they don't want you to do, they could turn your micro C-hip off, and you be shit out of luck. But if you take it, you're gonna be shit out of luck too, because once you receive this thing, the Most High is gonna want to be moved to destroy you.
Well, I want to say this. Go ahead. The people that's already that Yahweh already got, Yahweh Shem Yahshua have to be there, not to take it. They ain't gonna take it.
Yeah. Well, 144,000 and the 1/3, they would not take it. You know, the hopeful elect, the apostles, the apostles are back right now. If you believe in reincarnation,
Mm-hmm.
you know, John the Revelator is back right now. You know, walking on the earth because the scriptures say that he's going to go before kings and judges. He must speak again before these people. You know, uh, 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 see the karma in their right hand or in their foreheads. Elon Musk got Neuralink. They got another one called Synchron, with the dealing with the micro C hip going into the brain. And all these things are Bible prophecy. You know that no man might buy, sell, or save he that had the name of that had the charagma or the name of the beast or the number of his name. And here is wisdom, let him have understanding, count the number of beasts, for it is the number of a man, and his number is 600 And if you see this thing, you willingly see this thing, hey, Yahweh Shemi Shai is going to be moved to destroy you. You know, it's simple as that. There's no, you can't repent or push it out and say, I didn't have it. It's already on record. The angels already know that you took it, and it's already up there that they know that you got it. You know, you can push it out, but that ain't stopping you willingly to
Getting judgment.
You know, and also the stuff that is covered in once they put it in, it starts to mesh with your flesh, and you need a surgeon to go in and remove that micro C here. You just can't take it out by yourself, you know, and think you're okay.
Yeah, it don't matter. Once they got it, they effed.
Yeah, once you got it, hey, you shit out of luck.
We can move on with that, but
because the scripture said this about if you take it. This is Revelations 14:9, and on the top of it, in the blue letter, it say doom for the worshipers of the beast. So if you take it, it's a form of worship. You know, and the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast and his image, and receive his charagma in his forehead or in his hand, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of Yahweh, which is poured without mixture into the cup of his indignation. And he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb. And when you go into that word indignation, and our elder apostles go into the meaning of words, that's orge, Strong's G 3709, orge. This is how the Most High is going to be. His temperament is going to be towards you. His temper, you know, he gonna have anger towards you. His natural disposition or temper. Matter of fact, part 2, movement or agitation of the soul, impulse, desire, any violent emotion, especially anger. The Most High is going to be angry with you if you willingly receive this thing. Anger, wrath, indignation, anger, exhibit, and punishment that's used for punishment itself. If of punishment inflicted by magistrate, who's the ultimate magistrate? The Most High. You know? And if you take it, it's a few more things you'll receive. This is Revelations 16, and I heard a great voice out of the temple saying, saying to the 7 angels, go your ways, pour out the veils of the wrath of Yahweh upon the earth, and 7 means completion. It's going to be the end of their kingdom and the beginning of the new kingdom that is to come. And the first went and poured out his veil upon the earth, and there fell a noisome and grievous sore upon the men which had the charagma of the beast, and upon them which worshipped his image. And the second poured out his. Well, that's it. That's the point right there. That's the reward you will receive. There fell a noisome and grievous sore. And once you receive that noisome and grievous sore, hey, let's see what the pain is going to be, of the noisome and grievous sore. First, we're going to get the word for noisome. It's Strong's G 2556. That's kakas. And that pain is going to be outline biblical uses of a bad nature, not such as it ought to be. This is how this pain is going to be. It's going to be not as such as you ever imagined. This pain is going to be upon you.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to be based wrong, wicked if you take it. And this pain is going to be troublesome, injurious, pernicious, destructive, and baneful. It could unalive you. Like that movie, the King's Man. Well, Samuel Jackson was Michael C. Hip and people, and people was dying from the Michael C. being unalive from the Michael C. Hips, And let's go back to the other word, grievous, the grievous sore. The Strong's G 4190 Ponderos, and outline biblical uses is that pain is going to be full of labor, annoyances, and hardships. I don't want nothing if I willingly accept that thing, and my reward for it is a pain that's full of labors, annoyances, and hardship, pressed and harassed by labors, bringing toils, annoyances, perils, and keep going, causing pain and trouble. The pain is going to be of a bad nature or of a bad condition. In a physical sense, disease or blind. In an ethical sense, evil, wicked, bad. So if you take it, it's evil, wicked, bad. But but the pain that's coming with it is a terrible thing. One last scripture I want to grab. This is Revelations 20 and 4, because some people are not going to take it and probably have to give up their life because they didn't take it. And this is the account of it. But you people that actually took it, especially you that are Israelites, you're going to be part of the lake of fire over here in America, because if you willingly accept this thing, and America's going to be the lake of fire, in future prophecies, whether you receive it or not. But this is Revelation 20 and 4. And I saw the thrones and they that sat upon them, and judgment was given unto them. And I saw the souls of them that were beheaded for the witness of Yahushua and for the word of Yahweh, which had not worshipped the beast, neither his image, neither had received his charagma upon their forehead or in their hands. So it don't matter if you get in your left hand, right hand, or your shoulder, your ass cheek. All you got to do is willingly accept this thing.
Like I said, you effed. Okay.
And they lived and reigned with the Mashiach for 1,000 years. Hey, if you willingly accept this thing, you're going to be part of the lake of fire. There's no doubt about it. And if you don't take it and you're the hopeful elect, you're gonna be watching the
destruction.
The destruction. So that's it on this one. Hey, all praise to you.
Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahushai, by Hashem, Kakadash.
Double honors to the apostles and elder bishops of Great Millstone, and to the brothers out there having their life daily, pushing the truth with sincerity, and a few aquafers to learn. Shalom.
Shalom.